Fire and Ice. Islam, in Israel, that whole new beginning stage of this new religion, that is Sharia, that is Islam, that is radical Islam, that, where they wear the black hoods and carry the machetes, and they start decapitating people. That's exactly the same thing. It's just they've covered it up as a new identity, given it a new identity, but it's actually still the same thing. It's no different. No different than the time Obama was president before, where they took all the Christians on the beach. I don't know, I don't remember if they were all Christians, but all those people on the beach, and they were decapitating the people on the beaches. It's no different. Still, they want people to be deceived. They think we're entering in this new golden age where, with our golden ram and our idol worship. Why do you even think even in Nashville, Tennessee, they're putting up these new God statues, these new idols? It's just like we've gone back. We've gone back to that period where they were worshiping the cattle, the golden calves, everything. Basically, the temples where you could go in and worship these different gods, these beetle gods, any kind of god, except for who. The one that everyone doesn't like. The one that everyone keeps running from. And maybe they just don't know why, or maybe they do know why. I don't know. Sharia law will eventually be acted in through martial law, where we'll be just like China. You can't even carry a Bible around. Or maybe you can carry an old one around. I don't know, but really I would just say any Bible, especially a New Testament, like a King James. You can't carry those around because you're going to be killed. What do you think people in China had to go underground? What do you think? This is the exact same reason. They may not have Sharia law, but they've had martial law for a lot longer than we've had it. We're just now, especially people here in America, we're just now getting to that stage where they're starting to reenact this slowly but surely. People believe socialism was the answer, but they flipped the scripts and everything went to a big disguise. They give everything, they birth different things out, they give it new names. They want to call it different things like Sharia, Islam, all this stuff. But you know what's so funny? They're not hiding, and people, they're still trying to feed their families, pay their taxes, work, but, make their money. Such and so forth. Everything is coming into full effect into our physical eyes. And eventually, people are talking about, taking up shelter, buying so many guns. But eventually, maybe not now, but eventually, I don't see any of that really helping. As in, it may help for a little bit, but really, it's going to cost people their lives, and people don't see it. People think they're going to sneak around this and do whatever to try to escape it, but they're not going to be able to escape. I don't believe there's going to be an escape. No matter how hard, maybe even no matter how great your plan would be, your blueprints, all this stuff's already been made out, mapped out. You're going to be caught. And you're going to have to take something in your body as what they call, you know, if you can call it the mark, you can call it whatever you want to, but eventually it's going to have to go in. It's going to be something that's going to go inside you. And regardless if you take it or not, you'll either maybe get decapitated or you're going to starve to death or something. One or the other, like, you're not going to be able to escape it. And I don't know, maybe people are doing it out of fear, trying to escape death. I don't know, but I just know eventually it's going to come down to that nitty. It's already starting to come down to it, but we're not. See, we're not as close as we're close, but once we get a little closer, things are gonna start getting a little rougher and rougher and rougher. You know, you really don't, even if you don't believe in anything, you know, eventually believe in this, that eventually we're all gonna die some way, somehow. Don't know how everybody's gonna die, but eventually everyone's gonna die, you know. And maybe we should just start thinking about that. What's going to come after we die, you know? Yeah, I'm not saying having material things is a bad thing, but eventually, and I do believe even in my lifetime, before I even get older, that I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna make it to be old. I've never even seen myself as an old person. Even my own father told me that this world would end before I died, before I got old and died. So, and I believe that. I still believe that. This world has been so corrupted, evil, whatever you want to call it. And eventually this world is going to have to breathe. And it's suffocating right now because it can't breathe. So, fire and ice, Godspeed. My message for Islam is Sharia. You know, eventually it's gonna happen, and it's coming, and it's on our way. It's on its way. So, fire and ice, Godspeed, out.